Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the Heart of Magdalene, Soul of Sophia service. I am Reverend Kirstin Hanson. I am the founder and spiritual director of Sancta Luma Church, Church of Holy Wisdom. And this is our Wednesday gathering. This is our Wednesday gathering of honoring the feminine face of God. This is our time where we come together as a spiritual reparation by reclaiming our rightful inheritance, which is the seat at the table. And I'm grateful to be here with you. I am grateful to be here with you. We gather every Wednesday night, 5:30 Mountain Time. And it's personal for me. This is very personal to have the honor and the privilege to truly be a representative of the feminine face of God and to walk upon this earth at this time as a female in a female body to honor the birthing of the feminine into the next evolution, into our new world as a spiritual midwife, committed to the new world of love, of peace, of joy, of harmony. And so welcome. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to light a candle with you. I have this candle. If you would like to get a candle and participate, this is an acknowledgement that we are bringing in the light of wisdom herself. We are bringing in the union of God, Spirit, Mother, Father, into oneness, into harmony. We are here to welcome the feminine in her purest of form. And we say thank you for the privilege to walk this earth as a female in our time. And so, beloved, we light this fire to bring the holy sacrament of fire, our life force, that with it, which is ours, our Shakti. Because babies, we are Shakti. We are life force. We are that which brings life forward. That is who we are. I'm trying to see if I can get this to be in the camera with me. So stay. I would love for you to be able to see the candle the whole time. So stay with me. I did not plan this out well, but I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay. So, beloveds, welcome. Tonight, we are going to enter into a union. And our topic is the beauty called you. Now, this theme really came about for me when I was working on the Morning of the Dove, which is released every morning. I was working on the Morning of the Dove. And sometimes when I have the feeling tones of the connection of the light, the presence of God within me, I had my accident, had a near-death experience, and I really got to sit in the light for a long time. Sometimes I am so moved, and I remember I have the gift of sight. And I can see the truth of who you are. And you are a luminous radiant aspect of God. Like you are one with, you are interconnected with, you are a piece of. So you are beauty of God itself. And it feels so poignant and so rich and so important right now. Especially in our country here, where they are really seeking to erase us again. And so the theme, the beauty called you, the theme is the holiness of your existence and the sacredness of every life. Like you are holy. And I wish to say this before we move into truly opening. I am not asking you through the teachings of Magdalene or the teachings of Sophia, who is a name for wisdom, to become them. So Mary Magdalene lived over 2,000 years ago. What I hope our time together does is it allows you to rise and resurrect into your godness, into your holiness, into who you were meant to be on this earth. You're not meant to copy somebody. You are meant to sing your song on this earth as you. So my wish for you is to study her and how she was able to courageously create herself as the matriarch for us to follow. And when I say follow, I don't mean to do what the patriarchy does, which means that we create another dogma around her. For her to be an example for how we find the courage to rise in the truth of who we are and live that boldly to the fullest. So welcome. Welcome home. Welcome home to you. Welcome home to the holiness of your existence, to the knowing of that. This is the heart of Magdalene. We are not gathering to become something new or to reclaim something that was lost. You have made a decision to rise into the truth of you. If you have any interest in Magdalene, you are seeking to embody you. You are seeking to claim your wholeness. And you are seeking to paint yourself as divine art into the echoes in the hallways of all of time to come. You, beloved, will be an ancestor, past, present, and future. You will be an ancestor, and you will be the footprints by which somebody else creates herself. You are crafting and curating and cultivating and designing the future. So while we look to the archetype of Magdalene to guide us, You must look to wisdom to guide the truth of your soul and ignite your fire and break your waters as living art upon this earth. Because that, beloveds, is what is creating this new world. In this radiant knowing of this beauty called you, this delicious, delicious delicacy called you, you are creation. You were born of wisdom. You were born of wisdom's womb. You are beauty. You are radiant. And every breath you take affirms God's creation. Yes, you are the affirmation and confirmation of God's glory. You were born of it. So trust me when I tell you to deny your worth. To deny your worth is interrupting the music of the cosmos. To honor your beauty is honoring the divine. I really want you to hear that, and I want you to own that in your bones. To honor your beauty is to worship the divine. To honor your beauty is to worship the divine. And I want to be clear, beauty is not about the outer. Beauty is the inner soulscape of you, and it has depth and width and nuances and aspects and curves and dips and valleys and peaks and colors and dullness. It has everything. So let's move into our opening prayer here. I invite you to settle in and anchor in. Just anchor in. Divine presence, holy presence, God, Father, Mother, Spirit, source. Source of all beauty and being. Source of all creation. Source of all that is. Source of all birth, all beings, all of the universe. We take a moment and we remember that your face is revealed through every living heart. And we know, Great Mother, we know, Great Mother, that you reject no child, that you love each and every one of us. And we know, Great Mother, that you had us born in this time because it is our beauty that creates the new world. We know it is an honor and a privilege to walk on this earth at this time in the female body because we are here to birth the sacred new world. And we say thank you for this. And may each one of us gathered here today feel the freedom and liberation that comes as a result of your love, of your care, of your guidance, of your protection. And to know that we are here to feel the sacred pulse of you moving through us. The very existence of us is a reflection of your presence. And it sings through our veins. Our veins are dancing with your love, with your beauty, with your purity. And we know that in your love, there is no shame. And we thank you for that because in this remembrance, we are able to rise to be the truth of who we are. We are able to sing at our fullest capacity in our strongest of notes. And we bless this moment as holy ground. We bless this time together as holy sacrament. We know the place where Creator meets creation and whispers, "You are good. You are so very good. You are whole. You are complete. You are my child." And I know that these words spoken over us today, it allows for the healing. It allows for us to remember the truth of who we are, because in your holy presence, we are moved to tears, recognizing how much we are loved. Because if we are born of you, that means we are you. We are you in likeness as the feminine face of God. So therefore, we must be pure. We recognize this. And we own this. And we own every nuance that you have provided us with. Because that is our secret. We can be whoever we want to be because you allowed us to paint us the way we need to be painted and to sing our song the way we wish to dance. And we do it with freedom and liberation. Oh gosh, and we just revel and marvel in the allowance of this freedom. And we release, we let go, we let our hair down. And we tango and we dance and we funk it up. We do. We get crazy. We get crazy up in here because we know you're with us, Divine Mother. Sorry, I get carried away with my prayers. I get carried away in our prayers. Okay, so listen. This beauty called you. Now, when you think of that inside of you, this is an exercise for you. It's nothing I can say or do to take this away. So reflect on that. This beauty called you. Reflect on that. Just take that in for a moment. When I say those words, what comes up for you? Have a moment of somatic awareness. Where is it in your body? Where is it in your heart? Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? If you were born of this earth, of this universe, of this divine mother, this divine father, this holy union that created the birth of you, how could you deny the reflection of your beauty? I want you to sit with that. Really want you to sit with that. So I'm going to provide some scriptural reflection here. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. This is Psalm 139:14. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Now think about that. As humans, we have fear, but we are wonderfully made. And we praise her wisdom. We're going to go into Proverbs here, Proverbs 8:30. Wisdom was with God in the beginning, delighting in the human race. Right? She was there. She was there. So from Genesis to Proverbs, Scripture tells us the same story. It tells us the same story. And Mary Magdalene knew this. The divine delights in humanity. It delights in us. It made us. We are part of this cosmic makeup of creation. Sophia rejoices in us because we are her reflection, right? We are her. We are her beauty. We are a reflection of her. We are her children. We come from generation after generation of the most beautiful women. We are expressions of consciousness. We are expressions of consciousness co-creating with this feminine construct. And we are revealing her magnificence through us because we too are her radiant beauty. So to see yourself as unworthy is to dim the radiance of God's own mirror. The holy work is not to earn beauty. You can't earn beauty. You can't sculpt your face away and your body away. That is not what we're talking about. You are to recognize your own divinity and all pieces that make up this beauty of you. This is a radical thought. You must recognize the beauty of you, the beauty called you. You are beautiful, all of you, every aspect of it. I am beautiful, every dimple in my ass cheek. Maybe that's a little crude, and I am sorry, but all things are holy in God's world. There is beauty that cannot fade, and that is called the beauty of being. And it is important that you grasp that because radiance comes from the inside out. It does not depend on youth or perfection. That is a man-made, male-made construct. Now, we know this. We say this all the time. Every woman I am with will say this. This is a male conditioning, a male conditioning, a male conditioning. And yet, we still sit there. So is it theirs now, or is it ours to own and take responsibility for it? I am responsible for what goes through my mind and how I feel. Whether I receive approval or I am in a circumstance, I cannot be denied my beauty because I am the child of her. It is the fragrance of your existence. Your existence, the shimmering awareness that says, I am here. I am here. Each one of us is an artistic stroke in the masterpiece of this Godness. God created this exquisite universe, created us in it. We are a part of it. We are inextricably linked within it. We are part of the masterpiece. We are a note in the symphony of creation. And when one of us forgets our worth, the harmony of the wholeness softens. Each time one of us rises, we are affirmed. We are affirming. We are affirming a future of a world. We're affirming the one we live in, and we're creating a world for those to live in. So to rise is to live in your truth. To rise and to claim your beauty is to say, life matters, my life matters, your life matters. Because if you see yourself as beautiful, you're seeing others as beautiful. If you are seeing yourself as ugly, you are seeing others as ugly. Your presence matters. And you are an indispensable component of the fabric woven in through the world. And you are love. See, Mary Magdalene, she understood this. She understood the fabric of love. She knew she was not flawless. She was also living in a time that she wasn't even a human. But she was faithful to the beauty of the God within her. She was faithful to the process of illumination. She was faithful to the process of enlightenment. She was faithful to her devotion and conviction to God and the way. And so to honor God, to honor with devotion the loving presence, the loving life force of all that is, you must honor yourself. When you honor your own sacredness, you affirm the living, loving presence. And you affirm every woman that walked before you, every woman that walks now, and every woman that walks after you. Because you are igniting the illumination of eternal beauty. When you live in awe of your own existence and you understand the miracle that you are, the world begins to heal at a faster rate. I wish I could impart my gift of sight because I see the highest part of you. I wish you could see what I see in you. I do. Because if you saw what I saw, you would know you could not deny your beauty. So I'm going to offer a contemplative exercise for you for the week. And I'm going to offer that you take on the practice of seeing as God sees. And so all week, I want you to take on seeing yourself as God would see you, as wisdom sees you. As this presence, this loving presence, this living presence, this universal presence, this source presence, as it sees you. You are going to seek to see through the eyes that choose to see the way love sees. So let's place our hand on our heart. Let's give this a practice. Seeing God, seeing as God sees. Breathe. Just place your hand on your heart and breathe. And allow the presence of the light within you to begin to illuminate. It resides in your heart. This is the loving light of the divine, the light that connects to the holy presence of all the light. And whisper gently, I am holy, I am whole, and I am the beauty of God in form. Now imagine extending that gaze outward to a stranger, to a friend, to the wounded, to the weary, to those you believe aren't worthy, and silently repeat, you are holy, you are whole, you are the beauty of God in form. And this is how heaven on earth begins. Through the eyes and the heart and the mind that chooses to see how love sees. Holy wisdom, restore our vision until we see your reflection everywhere, until we see your reflection in us. Restore our vision of our worth. Remind us of who we are in your delight. When we question our place, remind us we are your poem. Let the beauty called each of us shine so brightly that despair cannot survive in its glow. Through our lives, may creation know itself as beautiful again. And so, beloveds, as we prepare to close, I invite you just to go into a reverent state of receiving these words that are for you. Holy Wisdom, Holy Mother, we walk today knowing that your very existence is praise. We walk knowing that our very existence is praise. You are the living cathedral. We are the living cathedral. The masterpiece you have created within us is still unfolding, and we have gratitude for that because we know that the light makes the world stronger in its color and its vibrancy, in our vibrancy. And as you go forth, beloveds, may you rise to the beauty called you, and may your becoming be a blessing in your heart to everything that breathes. And we know that it is done. We know that this beauty called you, it is done. You are already perfect, whole, and complete, and already written in God's world as exactly as you are in all of its glory and beauty and magnificence. And so, beloved, my wish and my prayer for you is that you know this, and that you have any little glimmer of the truth of this beauty called you. And so we end our time together. And so it is.